Deep beneath the waves, in a world of vibrant color and shimmering light, lies a hidden kingdom. We descend, leaving the sun-kissed shallows behind. Sunlight filters down in dancing rays, illuminating the intricate architecture of coral castles. The water is calm, peaceful, but as we sink deeper, the light fades and a subtle tension begins to creep in. The bustling life of the upper reef gives way to a deeper, quieter realm. This is a place of secrets, where beauty and danger often share the same space. Our journey ends on the ocean floor. Here, the scene is framed by ancient corals, but the center is a patch of flat, undisturbed sand. There are no fish darting by, no crabs scuttling for cover. It's just sand. An eerie stillness hangs in the water, broken only by the slow, hypnotic drift of tiny particles. It feels like a stage, perfectly set, waiting for an actor to appear, but the stage itself might be the main character. We wait. The seconds stretch into a minute. The camera pushes slowly, almost hesitantly, forward across the empty expanse. Nothing happens. The silence is profound, almost unnatural for a coral reef. A flicker of light from the water's surface far above momentarily changes the shadows, but the scene remains frozen. This prolonged emptiness isn't peaceful anymore. It's unnerving. It feels like the world is holding its breath, and we are holding ours with it. Something is wrong with this picture. The longer we look at nothing, the more we feel we are being watched. Then a flicker of movement. So small, it's almost imaginary. We zoom in closer until we are looking at individual grains of sand. And we see it, a faint, almost imperceptible trembling. Tiny shifts, a subtle disturbance from beneath the surface. This isn't a random current. The ground itself is alive. Something is stirring just below our sight, betraying its presence with the slightest tremor. The inert floor is a facade, a thin veil over something hidden, and then the mask begins to slip. Breaking the surface of the sand, two structures emerge. They look like a pair of gruesome, curved blades, dark and bristled. These are the mandibles of the bobbit worm. Just the very tip of its head is visible, along with a few slender antennae. The rest of its enormous body, which can stretch up to 3 meters long, remains buried. It is a monster hiding in plain sight, a living trap made of flesh and patience. Our focus shifts to its senses. The long antennae, delicate and precise, twitch in the water. They are not moving randomly. They are reading the environment, tasting the currents, and feeling for the faintest vibrations. They are biological tripwires. A subtle ripple in the water, a pressure wave from a distant movement, is all it takes. The bobbit worm doesn't need eyes to hunt. It feels the world around it, waiting for a single, specific signal to arrive. And that signal is on its way. A small, unsuspecting reef fish swims into frame, calmly going about its business. It glides gracefully above the very patch of sand where the predator lies in wait. The fish is a picture of innocence, its movements relaxed and natural, completely unaware of the mortal danger lurking just inches below. In its world, the sandy floor is just that, a floor, a safe place to pass over. The predator and its prey now share the same space. The fish drifts directly above the bobbit worm's hidden position. From this angle, we can see the perfect lethal alignment. The worm is almost completely invisible, a ghost beneath the sand, with only the tips of its antennae betraying its presence. The tension is unbearable. It's a game of millimeters and microseconds. A fatal intersection is about to occur, and only one of them knows it. The attack is an explosion of violence. In a blur of motion too fast for the eye to truly follow, the bobbit worm erupts from the sand. It is a nightmarish spectacle of speed and power. Its iridescent body launches upwards, its massive jaws snapping shut around the fish with an audible, sickening crunch. Sand and debris are thrown into the water, a chaotic cloud marking the point of impact. It's an ambush perfected over millions of years, a lightning strike from hell. The struggle is brief and utterly one-sided. The fish is dragged violently beneath the sand, disappearing from view into the worm's subterranean lair. The cloud of sand expands, momentarily obscuring everything. As the victim is pulled down into the darkness, the world returns to chaos. There is no escape. The attack doesn't just capture the prey. It swallows it into another realm, a hidden tomb from which nothing returns. But what makes this attack so final? It's not just the crushing power of the jaws. As the mandibles clamp down, they inject a potent paralytic toxin. We can visualize it now, The venom floods the fish's system, rapidly shutting down its nerve signals. It's a chemical weapon that ensures the prey is subdued instantly, unable to fight back or signal for help. The bobbit worm doesn't just kill. It neutralizes, making the subsequent process of consumption a calm, controlled affair in its burrow. And just like that, it's over. The sand slowly settles. The water clears. We are left looking at the exact same patch of sandy floor we saw at the beginning. It's still again. There is no sign of the predator, no trace of the victim. The eerie calm is restored. It's as if nothing ever happened. The ocean has swallowed the secret, returning to a state of deceptive peace. The stage is reset, waiting for the next victim. We pull back, taking in a wider view of the reef floor. The scene looks peaceful, beautiful, even. But now we know better. The quiet empty spaces are no longer serene. They are menacing. The shadows in the sand are not just shadows. They are potential hiding places. This entire environment is now laced with an invisible threat. The knowledge of what lies beneath transforms this tranquil seascape into a minefield. As we retreat, fading into the dark, deep blue, the reef floor becomes a distant memory. No creatures are visible. There is only the vast, silent expanse of the ocean. But the feeling of being watched remains. The fear of unseen predators, lurking just beneath the surface of reality, stays with us. The bobbit worm has taught us a valuable lesson. In the ocean, you should always be afraid of the floor. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more incredible and terrifying creatures, make sure to subscribe.